Your person is finally preparing to take meaningful steps toward you, this time with a strong and sincere commitment. For a long time, you have been manifesting this connection, sending out your hopes, energy, and intentions into the universe, trusting that, one day, they would return not just in presence but with emotional maturity and readiness. That time is drawing near. After what seems like a long period of waiting, silence, and uncertainty, they are becoming emotionally available and willing to step forward in ways they were not capable of before. They have carried deep emotional wounds, traumas from the past that held them back from fully embracing this connection. These hidden fears and experiences once made them hesitant, distant, or inconsistent. They didn't want to let you in completely, not because they didn't care, but because they were afraid of being seen too deeply, of being vulnerable, of being hurt again. But all of that is changing now. They've been on their own internal journey of healing, one that has challenged them, softened them, and helped them confront their fears head-on. For those of you who have been in a no-contact situation, perhaps for months or even longer, there is a powerful shift occurring. The energy is aligning for reconciliation. This person is not only thinking of you, but actively making the decision to come forward, to speak their truth, and to take responsibility for their part in the distance. They are ready to take a stand for this connection, realizing that it's something rare, something worth fighting for, something they don't want to lose again. The energy between you both is no longer as tense or chaotic as it once was. There's a newfound sense of peace and acceptance flowing between your souls. Both of you have grown individually, learning to surrender the need for control, letting go of unnecessary struggles, and instead focusing on gratitude, spiritual alignment, and the blessings you already have. This connection is no longer about proving something or chasing, it's about mutual respect, emotional safety, and deep spiritual resonance. Your person is learning how to overcome the fears that once made them resist commitment. They are beginning to understand that being vulnerable is not a weakness, but a bridge to genuine intimacy. The fear of being fully seen and fully loved is slowly dissolving, replaced by a desire to show up authentically, to give and receive love openly and without fear. This inner transformation has not been easy for them, but it's been necessary. They have worked hard, whether consciously or spiritually guided, to face their emotional blockages and patterns. And now, they are emerging stronger, more aware, and more emotionally present. This journey has healed them not just mentally, but emotionally and even spiritually. They have had to look at themselves honestly, to acknowledge the parts of them that needed healing, and to learn how to love themselves in ways they never had before. Through this process, they realized that your love played a critical role in their growth. It was your energy, your compassion, your unwavering faith in them, even from a distance, that helped push them to evolve. You became a mirror, a light, and a source of strength for them, even when they couldn't express it. This connection is not ordinary. It is fated, divinely guided, and protected by higher forces. It has withstood storms, time, silence, and emotional distance. And yet, here it is, still alive, still pulsing with potential. They now recognize the depth and importance of what you share, and they are willing to give you the stability and emotional security you've always desired. No longer running, no longer hiding, they are preparing to return to you as a more grounded, mature, and emotionally available partner. They want to be the person who stands beside you, not just in fleeting moments but in every season of life. The kind of love they are ready to offer is not rushed or superficial, it is steady, intentional, and built on the foundation of everything they've learned through this journey. And as they move closer to you, there's a song that echoes in the energy of this connection, "Baby, I miss you." These simple words carry the weight of everything they've been feeling but couldn't say. They miss you, not just your presence, but your warmth, your understanding, your soul. That longing has never faded, only deepened with time. So take heart. The love you have nurtured, the patience you have shown, and the growth you have embraced, all of it is coming full circle. The reunion you've been hoping for is approaching, not as a repetition of the past, but as the beginning of something much more stable, profound, and emotionally fulfilling. Your person is coming back, not broken, but healed, not afraid, but ready. I'm about to do something really crazy, something that scares me to my core. And if I'm being honest, it might scare you too. This isn't something I'm taking lightly. In fact, I've been thinking about it for a long time, battling with my own fears and insecurities. I've gone back and forth in my head, imagining every possible outcome, trying to prepare myself for the unknown. But despite all the fear, despite the uncertainty, I've come to a decision: I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to let down my guard, strip away the layers I've used to protect myself, and take a leap of faith, for you, for us, and for the future I believe we could build together. You need to know that this isn't just a spontaneous choice or a dramatic moment. It's the result of deep reflection and emotional wrestling. I've realized that I can't keep living in this place of hesitation. I can't keep pretending that playing it safe will somehow make me happy. Because the truth is, playing it safe has only left me feeling empty, wondering what might have been. I don't want to live a life of regret. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what could have happened if only I had been brave enough to take the chance, if only I had trusted my heart and spoken my truth. And here's my truth: I love you. With everything I have, I love you. I've tried to deny it at times, tried to bury the feeling under logic, pride, and fear. But no matter what I do, the feeling always finds its way back to the surface. It's relentless and honest, and it tells me that I belong with you. I don't want to live without you. I don't want to wake up every day wondering how you are, who you're with, or if you ever think of me. I don't want to live with that kind of distance in my heart when what I really want is to be close to you, to know you, to understand you, to grow with you. I know I haven't always gotten it right. I've made mistakes, said things I shouldn't have, done things I regret. I've let my fear and pride get in the way of something that could have been beautiful. I've hurt you, maybe more than once, and I carry that weight with me every day. But please understand, it was never because I didn't care. In fact, it was the opposite. I cared so much that I let fear take control. I thought pushing you away might protect me from getting hurt. I thought hiding behind silence or distance might make the pain easier. But all it did was create more pain, more confusion, more longing. I'm not asking you to forget everything that's happened. I know trust has to be rebuilt, and I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to show you, not just tell you, that my love is real, that my intentions are sincere. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Their opinions, their judgments, they don't matter to me anymore. For too long, I've lived trying to meet expectations that were never mine to begin with. But I've reached a point where I know what I want, and I'm done pretending otherwise. I want to be with you. I want to build something real, something grounded in love, trust, and mutual respect. I want to wake up and know that you're part of my world, that we're building a future together, hand in hand. I want to face challenges as a team, to celebrate wins and survive losses together. I want to know your dreams, your fears, your stories. I want to be your safe space, the one who sees you completely and loves you even more because of it. Right now, I'm standing at a crossroads. One path leads to the familiar, a life where I stay guarded, where I protect myself but stay disconnected, always wondering what might have been. The other path is terrifying and uncertain, but it leads to possibility. It leads to vulnerability, to truth, to love. And despite the fear, I know in my heart that I have to choose the latter. I have to take the risk, because the thought of losing you, or worse, never fully having you because I was too afraid, hurts more than anything else. So this is me, laying it all out. No games, no walls, no pretending. Just honesty, raw and unfiltered. I care for you deeply. I respect you, admire you, and adore you in ways I can't always put into words. You matter to me more than you probably realize. And if there's even a part of you that feels the same, then I'm asking you, let's try. Let's step into the unknown together. Let's stop holding back. I'm done playing it safe. I'm ready to risk it all. Because I believe that what we have, what we could have, is worth it. You have no idea how long I've waited to find you. It feels like I've waited not just years, but lifetimes, crossing the expanse of time, space, and countless realities, just to stand here, in this moment, knowing that you exist. I've carried a quiet yearning in my soul for as long as I can remember, an ache I couldn't name until I met you. For centuries, it's as if we've been tracing invisible lines back to one another, drawn by something far greater than coincidence. Our souls, it seems, are bound by a rhythm older than time itself, dancing to a melody only we can hear. And now, in this life, in this present moment, nothing has changed. The pull is still there, just as powerful, just as undeniable. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Put your hand over your heart. Can you feel it? That gentle thrum, that pulse, it's me. It's us. It's our shared rhythm, resonating across every unseen thread that connects us. Even when we are apart, you are not gone. I exist within you, as you live in me. Every heartbeat echoes the truth, we are not just two separate beings wandering the world. We are one soul, mirrored and refracted across different forms, returning home again and again, lifetime after lifetime. When I look into your eyes, I see more than just the person standing before me, I see the reflection of my own soul, staring back at me with recognition and deep, ancient knowing. It's like looking into a past we've lived before and a future we're destined to create. Here, in this dimension, in this specific intersection of time and space, I know with complete certainty, you and I are meant to be. It's more than fate, more than luck, it's an alignment of purpose. Everything that came before you was just preparation for your arrival. There's no wondering why I keep falling back into you, over and over, no matter how far we drift. You are my gravity, my home, the place I return to without hesitation. The warmth of your essence draws me in like a lighthouse in the fog, guiding me through the uncertainties of life. Your presence soothes something primal in me, something that no words can properly explain. It's the way your energy wraps around me, how your spirit embraces mine, as if we were never meant to be anything but together. And then there's your voice, soft, sensual, and filled with a quiet power that leaves me breathless. You could read a grocery list and still leave me spellbound. Just the sound of you brings comfort I didn't know I needed. When the world feels overwhelming, when everything feels too loud or too fast, I think of you, and the noise fades. You are my stillness in the storm. You are my safe place. You inspire me in ways I never thought possible. The way you move through life, with grace, with courage, with that effortless kind of beauty, it captivates me. You make the impossible seem easy, the mundane feel magical. I watch you, not just with admiration, but with awe. And still, even with all that light you carry, you've never tried to dim mine. You've only ever encouraged me to shine brighter, to speak louder, to live more fully. Being near you makes me want to become the best version of myself, not because you demand it, but because your love makes it feel possible. If only I could bare my soul the way you always have. You've never shied away from vulnerability, you wear your heart like an emblem, raw and beautiful, without apology. I envy that about you. You've taught me that real strength lies not in pretending to be invulnerable, but in having the courage to be seen fully, even when it's terrifying. If I could, I would peel back every layer of fear and pride, just to show you the depth of what I feel. I would pour out every hidden thought, every unspoken longing, every quiet prayer I've ever whispered for you in the dark. But perhaps, in some unspoken way, you already know. Perhaps you feel it too, the depth, the devotion, the pull of something far greater than ourselves. What we share is not ordinary. It is not fleeting or shallow. It is sacred. And though the world may shift and time may pass, I know that this bond, this love, will endure. We are more than this moment. We are the sum of every lifetime we've lived and every one we've yet to meet. So if ever you doubt, just close your eyes again. Feel your heart. I'll be there, always. In the silence. In the stillness. In the spaces between breaths. I am with you. I always have been. And I always will be.